este es tu momento. Ay, chori biche ese dude. Ay, yo quiero ver tu. Ay, apareces on the news, huh?
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analysts, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. You've got Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's James. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the 3. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Yeah, guys, this is superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Doncic. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James, and he laughed. He said, there's a way to contain LeBron James. All we can do is try not to give him easy looks and force him to make tough plays. Guess that's the best you can do against King James, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Reeves, following the basket by Julius Randle. Pass to Doncic. Back to Reeves. Hangs. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bounce pass Conley. Randle from outside. Good on the triple. Randle's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Conley's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Oh, here's Edwards after LeBron James's miss. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. There's 1:40 left here in the opening quarter. A crossover. Randle grabs the board. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randle has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
Now here's Randle after Luka Doncic's miss. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Clark, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Vincent comes in for Austin Reed. And here is LeBron, following Julius Randle's 3. There's the triple. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws here for the night. That one is off. McDaniels, he's checked in for Clark. And he sinks the second. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Vincent. Over in the corner, Doncic. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Vincent. Here's James. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves lead by 2. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So for the Lakers right now, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Vincent. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. Clark into the lane. McDaniels. That shot off. The Lakers trail. Reeves outside. Shot on the wing. Drained for 2 points. Reeves has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Lakers. As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
And Clark has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. The Lakers also changing it up. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Hayes. And James subbed in for Connect. The wide open look here for Ingles. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. LeBron with the bucket.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still scoreless.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Vincent, the pass to Vanderbilt. From deep, Reeves. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Alexander Walker. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Alexander Walker's got 4 points this quarter. 1:37 left to play here in the half. Here's LeBron. Ingles with the rebound. Minnesota shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. 13 feet away. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defended by Vincent. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And here's LeBron outside. From range, LeBron is good.
You see, there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. The Lakers also changing it up. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Gobert the pass to Randall. Randall is doubled. Here we go, James heading to the hoop. LeBron right to the finish.
When LeBron gets the ball, guys, and there aren't numbers back in transition, it almost always results in an easy hoop.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. Gobert with the block.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Bucket Edwards slotting home the 3.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's James. And yes, it's good. James has got 9 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for LA. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. He'll get you back to the action after this break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by James.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Hachimura kicks to Kleba. 5 to shoot. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Benson with it. He has yet to score. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. For the lead, and it's Conley that time on the assist by Gobert.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
James in the post. Edwards there.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Down low. And he uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got 5.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention, Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
Reeves outside. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Reeves has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. This game has a lot of character here in the 3rd period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Edwards getting the close range, too.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Edwards against James. Reeves outside. Kleba against Randall. Kleba, no good. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
That free throw, no good. Some changes for Minnesota. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Clark comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. The Lakers also making some changes. Vanderbilt comes in for Alex Len, and Doncic is subbed in for Maxi Kleber. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Doncic. For three, Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Another miss by Minnesota. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's LeBron. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Gannett comes in for LeBron. DiVincenzo kicks to Clark. Reed with a screen on Reeves. Clark driving to the basket. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Vanderbilt. That shot off. Randle with some nice D. For Minnesota, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. DiVincenzo passes to Reed. Nifty move. He gets it in there. Reed's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Vanderbilt, a screen on DiVincenzo. Tie game in Minnesota. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Gabe Vincent, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's LeBron James, and it's Hayes in at the center position. Here's Alexander Walker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing, and those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. LeBron passes to Vanderbilt. To the middle. Inside. Pass to Vincent. Puts up a 3. No good that time. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Alexander Walker. The layup missed.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And that one drops.
Excellent read by Finney-Smith. Boy, has he improved his passing ability.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
To the inside. That's tipped. Gobert with the bounce pass. No one near Randle as he lets it go. Off target from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. LeBron kicks to Doncic. Lets it go with a 3. Conley grabs the miss. The Timberwolves shooting not great, 40% for the game. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Back to Doncic. The triple! Doncic!
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, Coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Edwards, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Mr. Gobert. It's good.
Rudy Gobert, so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Hachimura. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Rui Hachimura doesn't shy away from the pressure, and he delivers.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. There's the answer from Doncic.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Edwards can't hit. Lakers leading by 3. Finney Smith passes to James. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. .59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Shoots the 3. Edwards with another miss.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Good on the shot.
King James with ice water in his veins. An absolutely breathtaking player.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Outside for Randall. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Reeves in the corner. Back to LeBron. It's in!
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. LeBron, you looked aggressive out there. How did you get to your groove tonight?
The defense set the tone for not only myself but for our team. And, offensively, we were still trying to figure it out. So I felt there was need for me to kind of turn up the pressure a little bit offensively, see if I can get something going to the hoop. get into a good flow, and I was able to do that.
Yeah, and it was a lot of fun to watch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.